Hey.
Isn't there a 4x3 overlay?
This isn't 4x3.
Oh.
No, it's very strange. I know, I'm sorry guys. But that's okay.
What's the actual resolution for this?
It's like 4x2.
What?
And there's a reason for it, which is very strange. But anyways, so for anyone who was here at the beginning of the marathon, the $2,000 incentive? Yes. The $2,000 incentive was that my Harry Potter run will become a ranch drinking run, which means the run does not end until I have finished this bottle of ranch. I'll be periodically working through it.
That's just messed up.
I have times that I know I will be picking.
We switch to like something that's not just Spencer when he drinks ranch. Like a picture of like a nice cat or something.
Okay. So
Wait, do you have the timer? When you start the timer?
So are you using display capture right now, or are you using just Elgato capture? Okay, cool. So if I exit out of this, it won't.
As long as it comes back in that window, like
It will, yeah.
It'll show the screen.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's fine. Cool.
Tell us when to start.
EA. He's in the game.
So this is a very broken game. I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna start. It's basically as soon as I start clicking right click. So
Just count us down.
yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
So, what's this game all about?
Oh, this is the Chamber of Secrets. So this is the second Harry Potter movie. There's some issues with this game where I have the wrong software renderer, so I have to use the in-game software renderer. You'll notice like everything is literally in a box, which is very strange.
A random question, unrelated to pretty much anything that possibly be related.
Yeah.
Is there a modding community in the Harry Potter genre?
There is. This is coming up on the first glitch. Let's hope it works. Okay, 1 second. Sometimes
External resources for
Yeah, this is TAS.
I have to end a thing because it sometimes messes up on my thing. Okay. So now my glitch should work.
Oh, good God.
Broke his legs.
Poor Harry.
He's a wizard.
Classic.
So that's called brightness boosting. You literally go in, you refresh the game, and you change the brightness bar, and you for some reason float up as you're doing a ledge grab. That was there are 3 types of ledge grab: a medium, tall, and short ledge grab. That was a medium ledge grab. They all do slightly different things, but for the most part, we'll be doing tall and medium ledge grabs.
Do you know if there's an explanation as to why that happened?
No. It is a 2002 game. That is the best explanation I have.
Now, why is there rocket sideways?
It's the quickest way to get up to the store.
Who's he trying to impress though?
McPickle.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a really clever reference to the way you move an Ocarina of Time.
So, why does Ron run just as fast as you do, even though he's not going sideways?
Yeah.
Those are set, and he's fast boy.
So he has
Or
the
slow
faster run cycle than you do?
Yeah, one thing actually you try to do, like, to keep it efficient is try and getting ahead of the CP players, or the NPC players.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of different mechanics to use. There's 2 forward buttons. So you set up 2 forward, 2 side, and 2 back buttons. I usually only use the 2 forward because the 2 forward is actually quicker than just pressing 1 forward.
Huh.
It actually gets your start quicker. Your max speed is the same, but acceleration is way better.
So he's like a car.
Exactly.
That's like an Uncharted level jump.
Yes.
So what inspired you to run this game?
I found it online. I don't know.
And then?
I was looking for random games, and I remember playing a Harry Potter game when I was really young, and being really bad at it, and like never able to beat it.
Was this it?
I think it was the first one. I specifically remember a jumping part that I could not get past.
Yeah, I gotta say, this game has a lot of load screens.
So this is our first ranch start. So
I would like to take this opportunity to remind the chat that this was Busk's idea.
Yeah, Busk purposely set a disgusting.
He wanted to make the incentive $10.
Please, just look
Guaranteed
at
half.
No.
And then immediately donate $10 himself.
So this part right now, you're learning a new spell. So you have to go through this and literally just press the arrow keys. However, for the first couple, it's actually about 5 seconds slower to just let it fail.
Shout out Zero.
So it was a good time to drink this.
Dude, what's happening right now?
So,
Breaking range spell.
what helps you decide when to
It's 5 seconds.
start chugging some range?
Usually I'll be doing it during these. I'm hoping to get a lot of it done during the first 2 spells.
I would point out that Spencer is skipping school to chug range right now. He's not paying attention to his teacher.
God. So every time you successfully go around once, the person who's teaching you the spell has a little cutscene and says a few things. Instead, you can just fail it 6 times because this game is made for small children. So some of them, if they're bad at it, it doesn't make them like fail it.
Shy Fox says Will dono $25 for 2 ranch bottles.
Boxing's not doing this.
Not worth it.
Boxing's not fresh.
That's a rough one.
We only have 1 bottle.
It's never long run.
So yeah,
If someone went to go buy one.
no.
1 bottle's bad enough, Shy Fox. Don't encourage this kind of behavior.
So
how far would you say you are through the range?
almost a third.
That's nice.
Oh my god.
So we've learned the first spell, and every time you learn a new spell, they make you go through like a learning set of levels. Some of them are longer than others. Some of them will be able to skip entirely.
Whoa.
Actually, momentum is surprisingly really good in this game. If I can get that right, it's a lot quicker to double escape because it cuts the animation in half. We're gonna wait here for the cutscene and go. Mm-hmm.
Do you like float when you have the blue spell? Looks like you like float. Are you doing anything special or not?
You can cast a spell, which this makes that quicker. You cast your spell. You can cast your spell while you're. That did not make it quicker. I messed it up a lot.
So,
you can cast a spell while you're jumping, which actually makes your jump a lot more clean.
Okay.
So what are you doing when you grab that menu?
It cuts the spell animation away.
Ah.
So if I double escape and then use the spell again, it cuts the animation completely. Yeah. So it makes it quicker getting these guys in there.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it just helps us get up ledges quicker and stuff. There's a lot of broken parts to this game. We're gonna completely confuse the game about halfway through, and just Charles is laughing at me for my outfit.
You're feeling kind of fresh though.
Yeah, it's a fit.
Okay, that's it. You just match the faces there.
Definitely not fresh.
French is some nice cold.
Actually, I need to save here.
Spencer, be honest. You just wanted an excuse to do this.
And Chug Ranch, yeah.
Oh,
Yummy.
So hopefully I can make this jump. This is probably one of my worst jumps in the whole run.
Like $2,000 incentive. Like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but kind of knew we were gonna get
No,
it.
I didn't get it. Wrong ledge grab. So we'll just go here instead.
Would have gotten it.
Well, people always say that every
He
day.
had to make sure he was gonna do it.
So we skipped a large part there, luckily.
that was good. That was good.
A bunch of pathing and stuff. Well, just jumps and annoying jumps.
Shrub is also a big fan of the fit.
Shrub is just a huge fan of everything.
Okay,
Very
so that's pretty
helpful
quick.
and supportive.
Um,
I'm a fan of Shrub.
so this is the first silliest glitch ever. When you finish, so like I said, this level is teaching me how to use the spell. To complete the level, you have to get a big star right at the end. Instead, we're gonna come right here. We're gonna brightness boost right up to the top. Come over here, and for some reason, let's just finish the level. So now we're back in the main area. We're gonna go to the bean room.
Is that your girlfriend?
This is not my girlfriend.
Is she cute though?
She's very young.
Good answer. Good answer.
She,
I was testing it.
Beam room.
So, so there's actually some speedrun strats to this. The more house points I have, the longer that room lasts. In comparison to Slytherin, if Slytherin's winning, that room is just a free room to get beans in, which are the currency in this game. You can buy stuff, like people will come by and be like, you want trade and stuff like that, and we always say no.
29 viewers checking this out right now.
Oh yeah. So this is our first bit of Quidditch. It's not a bad time to drink ranch either.
No, they say every day we stray further from God's light, but today we took a big leap.
He's not even cringing really. Like he's just like, yeah.
No,
He's taking like a chance.
That's what the Bob Wyron said.
You know, like right now, it kind of looks like a Minecraft mod.
Yeah, that's best. Do you want to drink or something with that, or?
No, I'm good.
No, that doesn't.
That seems like good Quidditch. That's good sports.
So that's not too bad. Basically, you just have to wait for you to like kind of line up. We'll end up there's a thing called Quidditch Warp, where instead of doing levels, we confuse the game and we fast travel to a Quidditch game, and we skip entire levels by doing that.
That's incredible. What's the estimate for this one?
Below an hour, Ranch might add an extra 5 or 10 minutes.
What's your personal best?
50, around 50 or so. But I was using a different software renderer that might have accidentally sped up the game slightly. So I would say 55 has been my average.
What's the world record? Just out of curiosity.
Like 33. Randomly, this game has been popping off recently.
I feel like I saw this at a GDQ one time, or like some sort of similar.
Maybe there's a really reasonably big community that speedrun this game.
I feel like this is like a pretty good like category game speedrun. Like
It's a good one, yeah, and like it's got just enough glitches that it's not like super broken, but like
Mine's a good length too.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. So Snape's teaching us how to make potions now, which is made from this thing and this wood. You just go up to this pot, right? Okay, so this is really good. If we were going to soft lock the game, it would have been just then.
Yeah.
So, sometimes the soft locks. Nobody knows why it soft locks. Like in the community, it's just every now and then it might soft lock.
The streak of soft locks is over.
Oh yeah.
don't say that yet.
Soft lock during Royal Rumble.
I can't wait for the Royal Rumble soft lock.
So I usually an earlier question you asked is why do I jump while I'm like doing a spell? It actually helps make it a cleaner and like slightly further jump. I think. Like instead you just fall like that and you make a weird noise. It helps, I believe, with that a little bit. So this is the second spell we're learning. This is Scourge. This is Ranch. Fidget spinner. So yeah, just like last time, it's only slightly slower to let it fail 6 times as opposed to beating it 3 times.
Ranch time. Running low there, son?
We're about halfway.
Oh, you gotta savor it a little bit more.
I'm not enjoying this as much as you might think.
Yeah, you're enjoying it even more.
On average, to go through a bottle of ranch, like just at home, casually.
Honest answer, a week. About a week.
Per bottle?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh god.
buy a bottle of ranch.
You should have told us that.
Well, like, if I'm eating stuff that would commonly have ranch on it, like more often, some weeks I'll like just have different stuff that I don't put ranch on. And I run out of bottle of ketchup a week.
Okay. What's your favorite stuff to put ranch on?
You're about right. This is so normalized for me now. Did you do a ball of ranch in every practice run?
No.
You should have.
Yeah, I'm sure Twist is jealous right now.
You would have optimized
That's
it.
hard. That's not.
This is like.
Yes, please call the cops. Oops.
There you go. So a couple more, I think. God, this is horrible. 19 viewers?
Yeah.
Drop 10.
Just started drinking ranch. Yeah.
Everyone's like,
Everyone pauses for
They
the.
actually came here like to see the game and they just see the ranch.
Oh.
One more, I
I
think.
think they saw
Let's
you
give
what you're
them one.
doing and immediately stopped watching so they could do their own run and set that world record first.
Time to end marathon. Yep. Get out of my.
That'd be a good thing to do for channel points and marathon.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
600 channel points.
Let's see you next year.
So now we're doing the Scourge level. There's actually a trick that lets you do it really quickly, but I can't do it, so instead I'm going to do the Quidditch warp trick. So we just go skip the entire level and play Quidditch.
Wow, skipping school game for sports.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the lore here?
So, what do you do in this game? What's the point?
Have you seen Harry Potter 2?
Nope.
No.
Just kidding, yes I have.
Who's Harry Potter?
Is that the one with the ring?
Wait, is that Zelda?
Yeah. So the quickest way for this one, the earlier the match is in the Quidditch, there's 6 matches you do throughout the game. The earlier they are, the easier they are. So this is one of the early ones because we haven't unlocked the later one yet. It's the quickest way to get through a Quidditch game is to let them beat you up, but the earlier games are so easy, it's quicker to just let them win. So that's the most optimal path right now.
What's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
My favorite Harry Potter movie?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I really like Goblet of Fire, but a lot of people are not big fans of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know if in the books or the movies does wrench ever appear? It's like alluded to or something. Like how does wrench tie into the Harry Potter universe?
So when the first so we confused the game a lot. You notice we didn't go through the main hall door. We spawned up here. That's just because we have the game super confused right now.
Drinking range.
Yes. Fun fact about Harry Potter, the original movies have a huge feast. All the movies have a huge feast, and the original movies had actual food for those huge feasts in the shots, while later movies just use fake food.
That's epic.
A fun fact that in grade 12, when we were like deciding the prom theme, it was between what we did, which was Western, and Yule Ball from Harry Potter.
Nice.
Western
People-
one.
People voted Western over Yule Ball because there were some people who didn't like Harry Potter and like, I don't want to be all Harry Potter people. So they took Western. Like, we had country music on. So
That's horrible.
and I was like our decorations were like, hey. And they had like old rustic flowers and things. It could have been Yule Ball themed. Like, how beautiful would that have been?
No, I didn't think anything else could disturb me more than Spencer drinking ranch, but you just did it.
A Western prom does it for you.
Prom.
It should.
Like my dress had tulle on it when I came home, it was covered in hay.
That was
Hail.
your prom.
What?
That was your
Oh, it was like it looked pretty objectively.
Okay, so
But it
it's
would have
over
been
my
Harry
Are you
Potter.
saying?
Could have been Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Who's the one character?
Do you mean to move it?
Yeah.
That's very classic.
Pop Rose, is that true?
I don't think that's true.
What?
There's no wrench here, Darren.
I'm sure we could get some. Someone said in chat that Papa Grove's going to do a Shelly Ranch for every $5 dono. Sure, it's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's technically a cruise.
No, there's no money yet.
Okay, so we got through this room. That's one of the more annoying rooms. I'm going the wrong way. So this is the easiest room in the speed run. Instead of doing a bunch of stuff, we just drop down.
Man, no care for his ankles.
No. He got strong ankles. Apparently.
Strong boy.
I mean, he's a wizard. Wizards not having notoriously strong
What
ankles.
is that supposed to be? You're hitting right now.
Snail?
Yeah, weird snail things that.
Interesting. Tiger snail.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a good guess.
So why in Harry Potter do they lock up these snails? What did they do wrong?
We're actually down in like sort of the dungeons right now. So I think this is just really big chill. Hopefully I can get this skipped. Sometimes this doesn't work. Like then.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh.
Seems intrigued by the Papa Grove's offer.
Sean Fox is a big Harry Potter fan.
I believe
Oh,
it.
he is actually.
Like actually?
Once upon a time, we marathoned every Harry Potter movie with Sean Fox.
Nice.
Really?
At Mount Center, yeah.
Nice.
It was a large weekend.
It was.
Oh. Okay, so maybe I'll just do regular strats.
Took a dip.
There's a random invisible wall right there that I used to consistently land on, and now I don't. I have no idea why.
One more time.
One more time?
One more time.
Okay.
One more shot. Punch him.
Oh. I don't know why. You're literally just supposed to walk off onto it.
You got this.
That's okay.
I appreciate the stair design here. As they scroll down.
Try it again.
No, that's okay. I'm here now.
I'll donate $5,000 for your try.
Go back.
Go back. Reverse.
Papa Groves.
So,
I don't know. Someone else explain it because I don't even know when this came through.
Papa Groves will take a shot range for $5.
He will. He'll help me.
We co-op speed run.
I hate ranch.
So this is where more invisible walls are. Hopefully I can hit them. Sometimes I don't. Like now. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh!
This is not legal.
Yeah, this game is a little bit broken.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Subject's out.
So this is another brightness boost, hopefully.
Sean Fox is murdering. He says it has to be 2 shots for $5.
What? Grab the ledge. Here you go.
Hey.
It's so funny to me.
I'm gonna grab this chocolate frog.
Let's see how much Papa Groves cares about Bury Heights.
Not at all, I heard.
2 shots. If I had to drink ranch, I wouldn't care about.
How is that more safe for children, Spencer?
I don't know. I heard a civil engineer named Devin made it.
I just used the left one, even like when the.
Do we have more ranch than that?
No, I brought my own ranch. Cutscene. Oh, that was weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's so funny to me that like when they were making this video game, they were like, "Yeah, we're not going to be accurate to Hogwarts. We're just going to make it look like a platform." So it's like none of these rooms are actually like these are all extremely treacherous. No students would actually be allowed to go to the school.
The overall though is actually somewhat similar to the design.
Yeah, and then
like,
every now and then you get a room that's like
yeah.
a giant gaping pit with like a bunch of floating platforms.
Yeah. So
Sick.
it's great. So yeah, now we're going to go learn how to duel. I don't know if you guys remember the cutscene in the movie where Harry learns he's a
wizard.
A cutscene in the movie. No, where Harry learns he's a parcel tongue. So I believe he learns a parcel tongue in this. We skipped that cutscene though, sadly.
Why is this a cutscene?
He gets angry and he's like,
Oh, is this track?
Like let's say quality duel.
I did a text and my partial tongue was making my back.
Is this Dark Souls?
Aren't they the same thing?
Okay, so we beat him.
So why did you only use the red spell?
The red spell does the most damage. I accidentally switched to the blue one at the first, so instead of being able to beat that fight in 2 shots, I ended up, well, it took 4 because I also missed 1. But yeah, still not too bad. So we're going to go learn our 3rd spell.
Shotbox 35 donated $5. Chug-a-look, Papa Groves.
Chug-a-look. You take a drink of mine.
I hate ranch.
Don't worry, there's plenty to go around, Papa Groves.
There's a whole bottle there if you want it.
Pass it on.
Chug-a-hog.
Wait, no, hold on a second. He said.
Be quick, because I need it back.
He said 2 shots.
That's good. Yeah, that was 2 shots.
That's
pretty good.
Alright, yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh man, that's not good.
So this one's.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Shotbox. So this one's actually quicker to just beat it.
Well, aren't they all?
Multitasking.
Yeah. Sorry, it's no, this will be quicker.
Ah.
But I'm gonna do an advanced strat. But also drink ranch.
Ooh, interesting.
It's getting hard now.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
Holy moly.
That's a long spell there.
So that's how they do it. You see, like after you finished each successful one, they do a little cutscene where they give you points for Gryffindor and say something nice about you. But yeah, now usually we would learn or we would do the spell level, but instead we're gonna skip it and go play Quidditch again.
Ooh.
Sports.
Quidditch.
Whoa, this is crazy.
So this one, it's still, so we're playing as Draco actually right now, but Draco sucks. So it's actually still probably quicker for him to get it.
So wait, did you say you're playing as Draco?
No, we're playing against Draco.
Ah, okay.
The wiener right up there, but we're gonna let him win because it's way quicker.
I saw that. I saw it go down. Oh. I'm back with you. I need some branch-free air.
Air? Yeah. Yeah. After this one, we should unlock the 4th match, which will let them beat us up. And it's the quickest way out. It's a very long cutscene when they win.
I need to get that taste out.
So now we're going back to do a bit more story, but it's just basically we learned the spell, so now we have to do the part of the story that involves the Defendo spell. That's the spell we just learned. So yeah, hopefully there's a couple things that I can't do here properly, but hopefully I'll be able to get through it still reasonably quick. I've been holding down the right button on my mouse the entire time, and that is because I have that set to skip cutscene.
Nice.
So it's been consistently skipping cutscenes really quickly. I do not like these guys at all.
I don't like them either.
No, they beat me up all the time.
I just don't like how they look.
So brightness boost up here, around the roof. And we're supposed to go around a bit of a maze and stuff, but instead we're going to come up here. Now usually you can't make this jump normally, like just straight on, but for some reason if you go a little to the side and just do that.
Hey.
For some reason if you jump from the side it works. And this is usually a like 7 or 8 minute level, and we're done.
Nice. Good stuff, man.
Great job there.
Thanks.
Just want to point out in chat, I'm Shrub said, someone needs to call out a sane asylum on Spencer.
Oh.
We've been trying.
Do they have ranch there?
No.
Sure, we can make an arrangement.
Okay, maybe we should just call the cops.
Maybe jail.
Okay, so this is an interesting part of the game we're going up to. We're going to go up. This is the part of the game where, so in this game, I said in this game a lot. In the movie, there is a basilisk that goes around petrifying people. But at one point, he petrifies a ghost. And this is the scene where the ghost gets petrified. And Dumbledore says, all right, this is way too many petrifications.
Yep.
We need to take this seriously. So there's a really big cutscene. You can see the ghost up there petrified. We don't want to get in that cutscene because it takes a while. Actually, I'm going to save here just in case. Instead, if we go on that 2nd floor, we get automatically locked into a very long cutscene. Instead, we're going to brightness boost up to the top floor, which I missed. Good thing I did safety strats.
Oh my god, he has no legs.
Oh Lord, his legs.
Spence, man, this one was awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's cool. This is really sick.
I've seen such practices a few times. Like the Harry Potter community comes in a lot too.
Come on. All right, good.
Nice.
And then we're going to skip the second. We're on like the 5th or 4th floor. We're going to drop down to the 3rd floor, and we completely skipped that.
Nice.
And now that we've skipped that very long cutscene, in classic fashion, we're going to go straight to the girls' washroom.
Oh, la.
Mm-hmm. So this is like where the blood happened. That's where the cat blood was.
Is this the movie with oh, Parker's here.
I didn't know.
Parker's here. What's up, Parker?
Oh, Parker knows the lore of this movie. Let me tell you that.
Casual spoilers in the chat.
And a student. You mentioned the ghost, but Parker actually mentioned it was a student as well.
Yeah, there was a student, the guy who takes pictures, ended up getting petrified. A cat got petrified, and a ghost got petrified, and Ginny Weasley got petrified.
Wow.
So right here, we're actually going to do another Quidditch warp. We're supposed to get Goyle's hair there. So that's the scene where you start using the Polyjuice potion, and you go in and grab Goyle's hair, and Ron becomes Goyle, and or Ron becomes Crabbe, and Harry becomes Goyle.
Oh, I love the graphics on those trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks just like Minecraft.
So this should hopefully be quicker for the Hufflepuff person to beat me up.
Team Hufflepuff.
So, Spencer, I don't know anything about Harry Potter at all. And what does it mean to be petrified?
Petrified is a weird thing. So there's a basilisk, which is a really weird big snake dragon sort of thing. Oh, that was interesting. I wasn't paying attention.
Just
That's
like think Medusa.
Yeah, sort of. Well, the interesting thing is, if you look at a basilisk directly, it kills you. But if you look at it through a mirror, you actually just get frozen solid, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get saved through like some weird route. I know they have a route that's in the first movie. Do you guys remember? If any of you have seen the first movie, there's a root that they pick up, and it just screams. You pick it out of
Mandrake.
the mandrake. Something from the mandrake heals you from the petrification. But yeah, so the student in the movie looks through a camera and gets petrified because there was a mirror in the camera. The ghost was. Someone was looking through the ghost?
I think it was somebody had a mirror and somebody looked in a puddle of water.
I remember the puddle of water one, yeah.
Interesting.
I think the cat was looking in the puddle of water.
And Colin was the camera.
Yeah, Colin was the camera kid, yes, that was his name.
Okay, so then like really if you just if you look at it through like reflection.
Yeah, if you look through the reflection, you just get petrified.
Which is like just like being frozen solid.
Yeah, but if you look directly, you die.
You die.
Sean wants to know what house you're in.
Myself personally, I'm in Ravenclaw. That's why I bought a Ravenclaw getup. So now we are. I don't know if anyone can someone turn the TV volume up? I believe it should be able to hear volume because this is the best voice acting I've ever heard.
I don't think it makes a difference. Oh wait, come on.
Okay. So Harry sounds pretty Harry-like, but Goyle, the voice acting is absolutely hilarious in a horrid way.
Alright, time for sound cues.
Yes, this is the audio cues I needed.
Do you want it louder?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little louder. Because he's very... I don't know, he's just a wiener.
So what are these stairs doing? Why are they like that?
He sounds very weird, but there's a cutscene. There's two cutscenes that are unskippable for absolutely no reason in this game. The rest are like skippable, but there's two that are unskippable. One of them is this one coming up with Goyle, where his voice actor shines. And hopefully you guys can hear it.
Is there any music in this game or is it just turned off?
The music is turned off, I believe.
Okay.
Do you want a little bit louder? Is that good?
Even a little bit louder, just for you guys personally. It's about to happen really shortly. Even if you just turn it up for this scene and then turn it back off.
It's going nice, baby.
Nice. It is hilarious. So here it is.
It's like someone's hitting quiet in this.
What's the password?
For some reason, that is. Yes. For some reason, that's one of two unskippable cutscenes. So hopefully we'll be able to finish this one a lot quicker now. We hit that to try and get our health down a bit quicker. And the Ravenclaw one can really beat us up.
Kind of sound like Roblox characters.
Yeah. This is like I'm a second year at this point, so I'm like 13 or something. No, 11. So yeah, that's the quickest way to get out of that match unless I do that. So we very much confuse the game a lot now, especially where we skip that major cutscene. So a lot of times we'll run back, we'll skip and go to Quidditch, and then we'll run back, and it'll like we're supposed to go into the main hall right now. We're gonna end up spawning immediately up here with Hermione, who's gonna bring us to the stairs.
Oh my god.
Liv, do you know what Spencer's doing? Do you know what he's doing?
I hope she's proud of me. So there's the ghost. We can walk by him now.
Oh wow.
Alright, well, I don't want to switch on. He's drinking ranch.
Who is that?
I like how Liv wasn't even surprised.
No, she didn't. So this is the last spell we learn in the game. This one's called Spongify.
Parker is absolutely correcting your lore on Harry Potter, dude. He has been going off. The last 10 messages he sent is just corrections on your lore.
So
Ginny writes it on the wall with the cat blood, but Ginny is the one that does get petrified.
But here's the real question: is if people die if they look at them, do they get petrified if they see them in the reflection?
Oh, maybe Hermione does get petrified at one point. Ginny gets controlled.
I wouldn't question Parker.
No, you're probably right. I'm missing out. Ginny doesn't technically get petrified, but she does get completely controlled by Tom Riddle.
And Nearly Headless Nick is the name of the ghost.
That's right. Yeah.
Via Parker in the
Nearly
chat.
Headless Nick.
So, like, did no one die from looking at the basilisk, or did everyone just happen to see it through reflection?
That one. They got super lucky. Everyone happened to see it through reflection.
Oddly convenient.
I think it's because the basilisk wasn't trying to kill anyone. He was just sneaking around.
How was there no reaction when he does that?
You're called Brand, subscribe.
Yeah.
Woo! Thanks, Yerple.
Thanks, Yerble.
Oh,
We're
God.
6 subs away from getting 25 points. If we give us a third value next year.
Jam. If anyone has a Twitch Prime, use it. Or if you don't have Twitch Prime set up and you have Amazon Prime, you should do it. So you
got money.
Twitch Prime.
We got $30 gifts.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Twitch Prime.
Or subscribe for $4.99
Twitch Prime.
and get access to 2 awesome emotes.
Please.
Also, if you've never used Amazon Prime, you can get a free month subscription and 1 Twitch Prime sub.
True.
Wow. Now that sounds awesome.
This ranch is getting
That
gross.
sounds like a
little
good
gross
deal.
now.
How far through are you?
What time? Oh, the ranch?
Yo, you're covering.
Yo!
That's what's up.
One more song.
Wow, incredible!
Epic.
What
Holy
awesome
moly.
So
Incredible.
we're in the level. We're in the spell
Well,
learning
you guys
level
need some
now.
cool emotes.
Instead of doing the level, we're gonna completely skip it because the end of the level happens to be right up here.
Let's go.
Man, that's a sick skip.
So we are now done that level.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I need one more.
Oh, you're getting the one more.
One more sub will give us a 30 minutes on.
What's that?
Nice.
That's just
They're the ones coming in.
delayed subscription notifications. There's
All
going
right.
to be one more.
What time are we right now?
35:16.
Not bad. Hopefully 20 minutes left.
Now call you man? No.
So we know Spongify now, so we don't need to use silly stairs. You can go right up here. A cool thing about Spongify is that you don't take damage when you're like in the Spongify thing, which is really cool. So if you jump off a platform, you won't take damage when you land again. So we'll take advantage of that later.
Clutch.
But as per usual, we're going right back to the girls' washroom.
So is this a required strat or just a personal preference?
You have to go there 3 times, and then end the game in the girls' washroom. So right now, this is in part of the movie where we learned that Tom Riddle framed Hagrid, and Aragog, and Tom Riddle said Aragog was the one petrifying and killing everyone. Well, actually, only one student got killed because in this movie we learned that Moaning Myrtle was the one killed by Tom Riddle's basilisk when he opened the Chamber of Secrets initially.
F in the chat.
R.I.P. Moaning Myrtle.
And Tom blamed it on Hagrid's spider Aragog. And now they that cutscene that we just skipped taught us that it was actually, oh man, I'm trying to explain stuff and not paying attention, but that's okay.
Can we also get an F in the chat for Aragog?
Mm-hmm.
Man, but like poor Harry, dude, he has to carry all this weight while he plays.
Wow, a lot of F's. Holy moly.
Sports.
Twist Lakes Range. I love Harry Potter.
Twist Lakes Range.
Oh man. So now we've super confused the game. This should hopefully skip a bunch of areas in the main place, and we'll just go right back up to here,
Awesome.
which is the common room, the Gryffindor common room.
We're at 31 viewers and minutes.
Nice.
Let's go.
Is that
When,
I think at 33 is in rock band.
so we're going to meet Aragog for the first time now. And if you've seen the movie, you'll know what happens.
Movie or books?
I've never read the books, but I've seen all the movies multiple times.
I've never seen a book.
I've never seen a book.
Now this is what I dare, buddy.
Are we sure it's not supposed to be there?
So yeah, we're going down to where Hagrid's hut is, and then we'll go into the forest where we will find Aragog.
You must not drink right now.
So is there a reason why you haven't been running sideways this time?
No. Oh, it's not faster normally. It's just quicker to in that scene is quicker to just go left or right as opposed to come on, Frog. As opposed to turning and going straight.
Yes. What'd you have to do with that frog?
So frogs actually health in this game. The chocolate frogs are. So there's an invisible floor here that I usually fall in, like that. Like half of that bridge is invisible right in the middle, and it's kind of weird. But.
Do you see on the way to Haggard's hut?
So we just passed through Haggard's hut. The cutscene actually skipped it completely.
Now we're going to Aragon.
We're going through the dark woods, deep woods.
What's your PV?
Around 55.
Oh,
is probably
nice.
accurate. So that was where we used Spongify to take advantage of that strat, where it doesn't take damage when we fall. We're gonna grab a chocolate frog.
Wait,
here
you
just
take? Oh, I never knew that. Like you lost health. You fell.
There's fall damage. You go away.
So I guess it's like pretty lenient though.
It's pretty reasonable. Like
yeah.
Yeah, you're not like.
From it earlier during the brightness boost.
Yeah, like if you go really far up, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
But like.
Just because McPick mentioned earlier how you were breaking his ankles, but it never seemed to hurt him. So
true.
Pretty interesting.
Oh my god, I'm a frog.
Big skip. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
So can you open those chests?
Yep.
What are inside those chests?
Usually beans, sometimes chocolate frogs randomly. I once did a run where I really needed health, and I was like, I really hope this pot has a chocolate frog in it, and it did.
Wow.
I got very lucky on that run.
Wow.
That's cool.
We're on G manipulation. Oh.
So we're about to go into Aragog. This is very loud, actually. So I apologize, viewers, because this part is very... It is aggressively loud for absolutely no reason.
Nothing like the previous voice actor at all.
Wow. That's so funny. Everything else is so quiet.
Yeah, no. I have no idea why this is so aggressively louder.
Man, the other guy was like whispering. Like,
If we had that up at 100, we could barely hear him. I was at 40. It was the last one.
So is this Aragog?
This is Aragog. So Aragog in the movies, Aragog sends all her spiders to get you and Ron, or Harry and Ron, but Harry and Ron escape just in time with help from Ron's dad's car.
So why is she after them specifically?
They had to go in and ask Aragog some questions to confirm that she wasn't the beast that was attacking everyone. But then when she gave him the information, she was like, haha, but now I'm going to eat you. In the movies. In this one, they just skip that and they just eat you. So we're just, there's probably a cutscene that does it, but I don't watch it. Yeah. So now we go back to the girls' washroom.
Yep.
What?
Oh, I mean,
this is like the 4th time.
Yeah, I know, but why are you back again?
We're in the end game. We're going
Because
to.
that's where you have to move the toilet to get to the basilisk.
Yep. This is where the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just opens just.
Man donated $50. The message rock on.
Rock on.
Ranch on.
Let's go.
That's 10 shots of ranch for Papa Gross.
Oh, that was $5 donations. That was like 50.
Shout out to local rock legends, the Alderman.
I heard that they had a good show starting at Carboneer.
So we're in the chamber now.
The chamber of what?
Secrets.
Whoa.
Oh, name drop.
That's
all.
Jello there.
Oh, it's ectoplasm actually.
Oh,
Some weird ghost ectoplasm is usually how it's described.
Ghostbusters, the game.
That's what we serve at special dinner, ectoplasm.
Yeah,
True.
remember when I was saying that it's really funny how Hogwarts is like mainly a school, but there's stuff like this.
This is the other unskippable cutscene.
Man, camp's kind of like this though.
That's exactly what Cam's like.
Yeah.
Parker pointed out some interesting differences between this and the movie. He never attacks Harry in the movie. His children attack him, but he doesn't.
Wow.
Oh.
So you gotta play the game and watch the movie to get the full experience.
So we're supposed to go around a big loop by going through that way, but instead we brightness boost up and just skip it completely.
Nice. So Parker, do you think the movie or the game is more accurate to the novels? I'm very curious to hear what you say about that.
I would guess the movie.
You
I
would say
hate these
movie is?
pixies though.
So when in the movies does Harry discover he can brightness boost?
Okay, so I usually have a lot of trouble with that one, and I got a first try.
Nice, let's go. And he falls.
Classic. All right, so I fell and died there.
So did you have to
I spoke too soon.
to use like a spell to like not take fall damage there?
No, you just take.
Go die of your pet friend. Parker never read the book. Fair enough.
So usually you don't take fall damage during the Spongify one. I hate these pixies. Go away. Oh my god, I'm really low on health right now. That's okay.
You better step one.
Thanks.
I believe.
There we go.
Let's go. Again on the second try. Let's go.
That was pretty good.
I like
Redo.
I like how inconsistent the brightness is during the whole run.
Yeah. It's all over the place. So I'm really low on health right now, but that's okay. So again, we skip this whole area by brightness boosting. Get out of my way, Pixie. For some reason, that Pixie does not hurt you during the first like 5 seconds you drop in that hole. That didn't break. Okay. I think this way. Yeah, okay. So this is another interesting thing where there's an invisible wall that shouldn't exist. The tiger snails are bigger now for some reason. So this is supposed to drop and kill you. So that obviously doesn't work.
So how would you normally get around it?
I don't know actually. I think you have to go straight and then go. You have to open it back up by putting a bunch of tiger snails in the right spot. Right now you can't see it. And I'm not going to turn around because I don't want to die. But there's a boulder chasing us down this whole area.
Indiana Jones style.
Yeah, literally Indiana Jones style.
I was thinking more like
Do it for the stream.
Okay.
Don't need $5.
It actually won't let me.
Maybe there's not actually one there. He just wants you to believe that there is.
Hey, how's the ranch going?
Ranch is pretty good. So I'm done actually.
Hey, when do you plan on finishing it?
I might have to do it at the end now.
Can't stop time when the rank's done.
True.
What's your PB?
Round 55.
What do you say your PB pace?
I will. How much right now?
45, 44.
Honestly, maybe.
Well,
world record pace.
We're literally in the final boss fight right now.
You gotta start chugging that ranch then, boy.
Ranch percent.
Then to start feeding them.
So we're gonna do safety shots.
Am I allowed to just assist him with the ranch?
Nope.
That'd be a tool assisted speed run.
Well, I mean, but like at the same time, Swiggles also did have some himself. So I mean,
true.
It's just me holding it for him.
Oh, maybe.
I would never drink it myself. That's not what I'm implying.
Okay, so luckily there's auto potion on. It's a really nice thing. That if you're about to die. So we're in the final shot.
So who dis?
So this is. So Tom Riddle says a bunch of stuff. Says this entire evil plan.
It's pretty gross.
Who's the old guy?
This is just where the basilisk comes out. I think it might actually be Salazar Slytherin himself.
Who?
It might be Salazar Slytherin himself. The guy who created, one of the 4 creators of Hogwarts, and the guy who was in charge of Slytherin House.
Wow.
So I can say Parker predicted the basilisk would be the final boss.
Huge.
What a read.
Incredible.
Why are you not dying from looking at it?
Man, this sword is cool. Where'd you get that?
Because I'm a parcel tongue, actually.
Ah.
Yeah, I believe that is the lore behind that. Because he's technically like a sort of snake thing, so because Harry has parcel tongue powers that he gained from Voldemort.
I guess that's why Riddler can also be not affected by it. What's his name? Nick Riddle, Tom Riddle?
Tom Riddle, yeah.
What's the verdict here, Parker? Is that true?
Yeah, can you confirm that for me, Parker?
I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
It's true?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, that was
Confirmed
weird.
by Parker.
That sometimes happens, but not too often.
That's how you know it's true.
So when is it vulnerable?
Get that snake.
You have to hit it in the head.
It is Snot.
So like I can kind of get a good. It
Yeah,
should.
it is.
So like as long as I hit it in the head, but it looks left and right there. This is actually. I'm not gonna say anything. Last time I said something. This is actually a really good fight.
So when you kill this, it would normally be time?
No, there's one more section.
Who's dead on the floor?
So that's the end of that.
Who's dead on the floor?
Now we have to go in, and they're basically going to award the House Cup. It's the end of the year. So this is normally where I would do it.
Drink the ranch.
This is where you would normally press time. Now, what's my time there? Out of curiosity.
48-14.
Wow.
Holy moly!
Oh!
Show that range! Show that range!
Done.
Time! 48-25!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This viewer says, so at $5, I'll request 1 spoonful of mayonnaise from Papa Groves.
So, interestingly enough, that is actually a PB by about 7 minutes.
Oh my
Celebrate! I don't like mayonnaise either! Come on, Papa Groves!
It was the ranch.
Is there even mayonnaise here?
Well, so who wins?
Oh yeah.
Well, they just said Ravenclaw was 3rd place, or 4th place. Hufflepuff was 3rd, and they are like, thank you, we are adequate. That's actually what they say. For 2nd place, Draco talks some crap to us. It's like, you're naturally 2nd best. You won't steal the house cup from Slytherin like you did last year. After barely escaping disqualification, Slytherin! So they're 2nd.
Woo! That was we won! Woo!
That means Gryffindor won the house cup!
Yeah! Gryffindor! Gryffindor! Gryffindor!
Yeah. Ravenclaw.
Alright, Hufflepuff gang. I know, I got Nick over here.
And that's the game.
We should probably